everyone. Thanks for joining me. It's Elizabeth Houston from Elpis Astrology at elpisastrology.com. Today I am going to give you my general forecast for the astrology of December 2017. I can't believe that we're heading now towards the end of this year. So the first thing we have happening on the 2nd of December is an exact trine with two very spiritual planets. That's Jupiter in Scorpio and Neptune in Pisces. So these are both very highly spiritual signs. You know, if we look at Jupiter in Scorpio right now and Neptune in Pisces, these are both water signs. So this is going to be a very feeling time, feeling spiritual. It could also be when a lot of us in the collective really feel that giving part of this holiday season. You know, certainly wherever you see you can do something, doesn't matter how small or big, if you've got the capabilities to really lend a hand or make somebody's dream come true, this is the time to do it. You'll certainly, anything altruistic will have big payback in the universe at this time. But this trine a lot of times can manifest to in an actual event. So you could literally have miracles happen at this time. And dreams coming true, for sure. If you remember, Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. And when we think of Venus, we think of love. And so this could be not only during December, but even all next year for 2018, because this aspect carries on through most of next year. We could have a lot of people, you know, soulmate type things and twin flames happening. And it doesn't have to be romantic, although many times it is. So something really awesome to be looking out for in December, as well as throughout of 2018. The next thing we have, actually on the next date, on the 3rd of December, is our last full moon, and it's in Gemini at 11 degrees 40 minutes. It is at 7:46 a.m. Pacific time. So this is a supermoon, and it is close to the Earth, therefore, but we also have within a few hours a Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. Not only is it a Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, we also have that Mercury retrograde conjuncting Saturn, and they are both in the galactic center. And the galactic center is something that's in our Milky Way that is basically a big black hole that has a lot of radioactive waves coming out of it, and these have all been measured scientifically. A lot of us astrologers feel that this is actually a hub of communication, which is given to us here on Earth. So this could be what we call source, literally the universe, or some of us say God. So this to me says, just taking the Mercury part, conjuncting Saturn, that there's going to be a serious message being given to all of us. And so a good time to meditate, do your yoga, or just get out into nature or be with your furry animals, or your animals that are fish too. And so if we look at the retrograde part of it, we see that there may be a lot of opinions and information that says it's the truth, and truth is the Sagittarius part. But once that Mercury goes direct, and it officially goes direct on the 23rd of December, but it's not out of its shadow until the 11th of Jan 2018. So certainly from the 23rd of December through the 11th of Jan 2018, a lot of those opinions, and even some of our thoughts, you know, because Mercury represents how we think, may not be truthful. We'll get more information and the real truth will come out. So that's once it goes direct on the 23rd of December right up through the 11th of January. New information coming out to us individually as well as collectively, either through the internet or through you know, newspapers, news on TV, that sort of thing. So lies and deception could abound during this Mercury retrograde, especially around this full moon, because they both are connected with Mercury, which is all about communications and the way we speak. when we have Mars, which is going to be opposite Uranus, also during this time period, you might want to take great care in being triggered to take action, to say something or do something that may not be a good thing. Having said that, maybe it is the time to take action, to get out of something, especially that's been a lie or that's been deceptive. Just do some thinking about it prior to doing it, or sending that email. Maybe, put the email in a draft Word document first. Think about it for a couple days, and then send it off. Certainly if it's to release you to the truth from deception and lies or charlatans, then you must do that. Mercury rules 2 signs, Gemini, which we've spoken about, but it also rules Virgo. So these 2 signs in particular will be affected not only by the full moon in Gemini, but with that Mercury retrograde happening. And it can be your ascendant or your sun in Virgo or Gemini, or if you've got a lot of planets or activity in your chart in either of those signs. So Saturn will be going into Capricorn on the 21st of December 2017, and it will last until the 23rd of March 2020. So it is going into its home sign, which is awesome. And just generally speaking, this for all of us individually is going to be an opportunity for us to set up, new structures and goals in our life over the next few years. As a collective, it's going to be new structures and new rules that we're going to have to abide for in the collective during the next few years, leading up to that big 2020 year. And I'll be speaking more about 2020 in my general forecast for each of the signs for 2018 later on in December. The last time that we had this was 13th of November 1988 to the 6th of Feb 1991. So it's about a 29-year cycle. And so you could look back to that time period and see what was happening in your life, maybe what new structures you had to set in place or were forced to set in place, or again, going back to that truth, reaching for the truth and setting stuff up in your life that actually works for you and is representing your authentic self. We end the year with a new moon in Sagittarius, and it is conjuncting Saturn one last time before leaving Sagittarius. And because it's in Sagittarius, it is also conjuncting the Galactic center. So again, some kind of new beginning given to all of us, especially from a spiritual standpoint and a higher altruistic, esoteric type of standpoint. So we may have a lot of introspection and meaning that we want to add to our life, new goals for ourselves that are more enlightening. The new moon will trine Uranus, so that to me, I see it as almost like a shimmering enlightenment around different people, where you really do feel different, that you are vibrating at a different level, that you feel better, that you really feel like giving more to people, that you feel just more inspired. So Uranus is about inspiration too. And so we're ending the year of 2017 with some truly awesome, inspiring, and spiritual messages, thoughts, and actions. So enjoy that. The new moon is on the 18th of December for those that want to know. It's a new start, certainly for Sagittarians. And I'm a sun sign Sagittarian, so I'm certainly looking forward to new inspiring starts in my life too. Well, I wish everybody a wonderful holiday season, however you actually celebrate it. And come back and see me soon. I look forward to all your time that you spend with me. Take care, everyone.